Using it in a dark room with just the glow from our monitor screens, and we can be seen on there is quite a bit of pixelation going on, but overall it's not actually too bad, and it does look as though we are getting those full 60 frames per second. Be aware though that if you do turn off your screens, then you will not be seen on this webcam, having natural light coming in and sitting right next to the window, and we are very overexposed on the one side of our face. There is still quite a lot of grain to the image, which is more noticeable in the background. We do have the option to manually control the exposure in OBS, but even doing so, we couldn't get the image that we were looking for. So basically, don't sit too close to a window if you want to get the best results. Using a pair of ring lights in front of us, and the overall image isn't too bad, but we still experience quite a lot of grain, which once again is more noticeable in the background. The movement looks quite good when we're sitting in front of the lens, but when we move further away, then it didn't look as though we were getting those 60 frames per second, more like 30. When we use the automatic settings, it does seem as though we've got a bit of a green tint to the image. We were able to resolve this by going into our OBS settings and manually configuring the white balance. We then switched on some coloured backlights behind us, and we had a really weird effect going on with the colours. We went into our OBS settings and changed the power line frequency from 50Hz to 60Hz, but this didn't seem to help us at all. Nexigo have their own software where you can manually change these settings, which is ideal if you use software like Zoom or Teams. We then tested out the autofocus on a small Lego character, and this did perform really well. It's worth noting now that there was a change in colour when we did bring the figure towards the lens, and this changed back when we moved it away. We then tried it on a good old can of Coke Zero, and once again it did perform very well, with it focusing on the can and then focusing back on us when we moved it away. We then removed our green screen in OBS, and it performed pretty well. We do get a little bit of pixelation around us, but that is more likely to do with our lighting setup and us sitting too close to our own green screen. This is a microphone test using the Nexigo N660p Webcam. This is the kind of audio you can expect from the dual microphones.